All right, good evening, everybody. This is Angel Santiago with SRM on Sim Racing Media Network. We are live from Nashville Super Speedway. Today's race, this is going to be the season opener for the Crooked Line Racing League. As they start off their fifth season, we will go over their racing schedule throughout the race today. But on pole is Chris Carroll. We're going to bring him down. Let's see if we can get him in here. Hey, Chris, this is Angel in the SRM broadcast booth. You got us?
I got you loud and clear, boss.
Well, Chris, this is the way to start a season. You're going to start on pole for Nashville Super Speedway. You were fastest in practice, and you would put down a ton of laps. How excited are you for today?
Always exciting to be in a new league, and these guys seem like they have it together here, so it seems pretty cool to be in here. I'm pretty happy.
Yep, they're a great league. They're getting ready to start here. I want to get you back down there. Hopefully, we're talking to you at the end of today's race. Good luck today.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I won't need it.
Good job. Thank you. That was pole sitter Chris Carroll. Getting ready to start today's race. Is going to start it from the inside. Waiting for that green light to go on, and here it is. He's going to wait late into the box to go. Levi Allen with a fantastic start on the outside here. They're going to stay side by side as they go into the corner. Just like that, Chris Carroll's going to go ahead and clear for the lead. Right behind him, they're side by side. That is going to be Willie Everham, the number 19 Dodge. Right behind him is Jack Brown. He's going to be in the number 5. The show on the ticker is 26, but he is the number 5 today. We got an early caution here, just across the line for lap 1. Let's get back on to see what happened here. Looks like it's going to be Jason Raymond in the number 44. Oh, looks like actually that's the 4. Oh, the 4 is going to get into him. That is actually going to be the number 23 on our ticker. You'll see up top. So we'll say the white number 4 car of Brian Lofton. He went sideways there coming off of turn 4. Very easy to do there. He's going to go ahead and make contact with Jason Raymond, number 44. So it'll put them in the back a little early today. You see here, this is Christian J. Pittman in that number 14 blue and yellow super late model. Very great looking paint schemes we have throughout the field. We'll get a chance to go through them one by one later on. He was your championship winner for season 4, his first ever points championship for the Crooked Line Racing League, and he did it in dominating fashion. Go back to your leaders. Chris Carroll is going to be still your leader. Levi Allen, Willie Everham, Jack Brown, as I said, be number 5. He'll come up as a 26 on the ticker, but he is the number 5, Jack Brown. Alex Coffey in the number 7. Very nice looking paint scheme today, showing some different wheels. That actually looks like the front end of a Lexus. We'll see if I'm wrong. That is absolutely the front end of a Lexus. That's something I have not seen yet today. There it is. It looks the lights are on the pace car. They should be going off this time around. Leader Chris Carroll's looking to take the outside. He saw that inside didn't quite work as he thought it could be. Gave Levi Allen a chance to hold on going down the backstretch, so he wanted to clear him there. Jason Day is going to be that green number 52. Brian Zimmerman, the number 28, looks in that top corner over there, that white car. White, red, got some white wheels. Everybody's going to have to get used to learning these new paint schemes. Chris Stitz in the number 12. Gray and black machine there. Joshua Sexton, who was a runner-up last year in the standings, and his familiar paint scheme today. So Christian J. Pittman right up beside him. Brandon Mettler, the number 21. Run up their top 12 for now. The number 11, Brendan Bogo. I'm sorry, number 15. My apologies. Brendan Bogo, that Hooters. We'll back up to the leaders here. Pace car, lights are off. They are getting ready to go. Pace car dives down pit road, and here we are. Chris Carroll with a nice launch. He's going to easily clear second place. First, second, and third will stack up right up side by side. Side by side here is going to be number 52 and the number 19 as they go into turn 3. They stay side by side. So the 28 of Brian Zimmerman slide just up a little bit there, but it'll give him, he's got a nice run to go ahead and clear Alex Coffey. Right now, it's still a battle of Jason Day and Brian Zimmerman. Got Willie Evernham at the number 19. He's going to hold on. It looks like he is clear, the 52. He is indeed as they go drive down into turn 1. Right behind him, they're starting to stack it up just a little bit. Last year's champion, Christian J. Pittman, under the number 12, but Chris Stitz looking for that 8th position as they drive here down to turn 3. See the dominant position will be at the bottom of the racetrack as... Oh, and the 12 is going to get into the wall here off of turn 4. Heavy contact with that outside wall. You saw the car go up in the air a little bit. He's going to keep it going, though. Great job on him. Great save. You see that right side pushed in pretty heavily, though. We'll have to see how that affects him. Move a couple spots right in front of him. Look at these are 3 wide. They're going to go ahead and clear themselves out. That is the number 4 of Tanner Marr. Had a pretty good season last year as well. Side by side with the number 11, Austin Reedy. Showing himself without any sponsorships today. So hopefully we get ourselves a sponsor looking to sponsor this car. He's running pretty good right now. Solidly in the 12th position. Already having made up 3 spots from the start of this race. And now Willie Evernham, it looks like he's going to have some pressure once again from Levi Allen. He's actually made his way past Jason Day, so now Levi looking to make up some spots here. He started in the 2nd spot. He's dropped to 4th. You will see throughout this race, these cars just, the back end sideways coming off of the turns. Very, very easy to do. See, the 41's going to drive deep into that corner, hoping it'll grip. Does a really good job, though. It's going to stay not too far behind Willie. Willie won't get too big of a jump on him going down turn 2. Battles here, still here with Christian J. Pittman. He made up another spot past Alex Coffey. Now Pittman looking under Brian Zimmerman for the 6th spot. Christian J. Pittman, he's usually one who starts either on pole or somewhere in that top 3 to top 5 position. Today he started back in the 9th spot, so he had his gonna have his work cut out for him. We'll have to see how he does. They are side by side up here for 2nd place. Driving into turn 3, Willie Evernham looking at the bottom from Jack Brown. He's going to clear him for 2nd place as they are just on top of each other for the 2nd spot. Levi Allen's going to look high, trying to get a good run down the front stretch. I was going to say at the start of today's race that Willie Evernham might be my dark horse. We don't know much about him, though we don't know much about Chris Carroll either. He is pulling away. Both Chris Carroll and Willie Evernham put in a combined over 130 laps in practice that they had here today. So we knew, at least I very much knew, they were going to be drivers to contend with. It's not about just putting fast laps out there. It's going out there, putting a ton of laps, trying to learn how the track would change, learning how the tires react as you go through the run. You know, where can you push it? Where can you not push it? All these things really help the more laps you put down. Levi Allen behind Christopher J. Pittman looking for something. But right now the battle is for the 7th spot. That is Alex Coffey and Brian Zimmerman. Alex will clear Brian Zimmerman for the 7th spot. Right behind him is Joshua Sexton looking to make up some more spots. He started back in 10th. He's up to the 9th spot looking to make some more ground up. So Christian Pittman's made up some time and Joshua hasn't quite been able to follow him through. Side by side right behind them, Brandon Medler and Tanner Marr. Looks like they're going to fall back into line with each other. Further back here, we got Chris Stitz and Scotty Stevens. Chris, we saw made some pretty hard contact with that outside wall coming off the turn, and you see where that right front, you can see where the tire's sticking out. The fender was pushed in, so he's just trying to hold on, hoping for the next caution opportunity so that he can get that damage fixed up. The number 2 is Scotty Stevens, looking low there. This is for the 14th spot. Scotty started back in the 21st position. He's made his way up to 14th, currently our biggest mover of the race, as he clears the number 12 for that position. A little further back, we got for 17th Keith McGillivray. My apologies, Keith will get that right with time, up against Brian Lofton. Brian's going to go ahead and clear Keith rather easily. We'll jump back up to the front here as Chris Carroll was still your leader. Oh, look at that, the 19 was loose through turns 3 and 4 there. He'll keep it going. Willie Everham has actually put down our fastest lap today of a 31.85. It's about a tenth faster than what your leader has put down. That last time around, the top 4 drivers were all within 8 100ths of a second of each other in speed. So we know these guys are here to race. They're not going to give it up easily. They are all looking to start the season off with a victory. Yes, we're right. Matt Gardner and MM Racing Designs have been busy. Some good looking paint schemes today. And at 52, you're right. He is moving up little by little. We have Casey calling out for Willie. I'm going to guess Willie Everham. He said he's done a great job. You see these cars are sideways through that point of the corner, and you think it's bad, but it's actually what they're going to do to go faster. As we have a caution here on lap 18 of 75. Let's go ahead and jump back over. This is going to be Andrew Valletta. And that black and yellow number 66. Oh, he's just going to get loose off of turn 4. It's very, very easy to do with the power these cars put down in a concrete racetrack like this. Did a great job of saving it. Just going to slide right through the grass and get back around, catch up to the leaders. That does bring out our second caution of the day. Now these drivers, they only get 2 sets total for this race. You have to imagine that you want to split it up at least somewhere in the middle. But the first car to pit road is going to be Joshua Sexton, maybe looking to top off on fuel. That's the number 51. Number 52, Jason Day is right behind him. Tanner Marr is going to join him on pit road, as well as Chris Stitz. Mike Klein, the number 20, looks like that's a Buffalo Bills theme car. Brian Lofton is on pit road. Keith McGillivray. Andrew Valletta, I haven't brought out that last caution. Here comes Frank Barberry. Looks like he should be a lucky dog here. He's a lap or so down. Nonetheless, at the moment, your top 12 stayed out. They have not come to pit road yet. It's a difficult place to pass, absolutely. You're just going to have to be able to get track position when you can. But if you're out back, you may as well come in, top off some fuel. You shouldn't quite need to get tires yet. You don't want to go ahead and be on the last set of tires for 50 laps. Lights are still on the pace car. We should be coming to 2 to go at this point in time. Chris Carroll doesn't waste any time on his own. He's already caught out to have the outside lane. It's been his preferred lane on these restarts. You saw that he got a pretty nice jump, easily clearing the second place car that last time around. So it's a battle when you're that car that's starting second place. It's hard to read where the leader's gonna go, and so you always kind of get caught sleeping once they call it. So he'll sit here. Willie Everham will. We'll see what he can do. As a blimp view of our field right now, 21 drivers actually. These drivers are eager and ready to go. I feel like if the pace car dropped there, they would have gone then. They were already lined up side by side before iRacing even requires them to. Lights are off on the pace car. This will put us 1 to go. 20 laps currently completed out of the 75 for the Season 5 opener for the Crooked Line Racing Series. Your super late model series that focuses on short track oval racing. So one of their biggest, if not, I'm not mistaken, their biggest track that they go to all season long. Next week they'll be at Irwindale. Martinsville Speedway is going to be on August 2nd, the third race of the season. That will be a blast to watch these drivers using those front bumpers to make some moves. The fourth race of the season will be at North Wilkesboro. Nice legendary track there. See what they've got. Myrtle Beach in South Carolina will be August 16th. Thompson Speedway in Thompson, Connecticut will be August 23rd. We'll go through the rest of the schedule on our next break. Drivers are ready to get going. And see, you can see them back and forth just waiting for this one to get started again. Pace car dives down pit road. Willie's side by side there with, he's just going to get a huge jump there. Chris Carroll does our leader. Enough so that Christian J. Pittman's going to stay right side by side with the second place car of Willie Everham. Willie's going to drive it deep into turn 2. Drove it deep into there. He'll clear Christian J. Pittman easily for the second spot. Top 5 breakaway just ever so slightly. As Brian Zimmerman has made his way back up to the front. We saw him drop pretty quickly early in the race, but now he's battling side by side with Alex Coffey. Austin Reedy, the number 11, right behind them until waiting for something to happen so he can go with the driver who makes the pass. Right behind him, Scotty Stevens, now moved up 12 spots since the start of this race. He is making his moves up there. Just finished making the pass on Brendan Bogo for that 9th spot. Brandon Medler is right behind. Brandon will show as the number 21 on our live timing. So number 15 car right here. And then Joshua Sexton, the first driver to come down pit road, is back there in the 12th spot. We'll back up here to the leaders. Chris Carroll goes on to his lead. Willie Everham right behind as well as Christian Pittman. Top 5 stays right where they're at. Brian Zimmerman about a second behind, but the battle was right behind him between Austin Reedy and Alex Coffey. Alex is going to be on the outside, not have that preferred lane, and allow Austin to make that pass coming off of turn 4. Side by side here into turn 1. Looks like these guys are all teammates. They got similar paint schemes. Joshua slides up the racetrack. Looks like he got tight. Got car sideways off of that back there. That was number 20 of Mike Klein, but what a save we saw on him coming off of turn 2. Just about lost it, held onto it. And look at this, you can throw a blanket over these 5 drivers right here. That is Brennan Bogo, Jason Day, Jason's going to clear him going into turn 1. Let's see what kind of run Brennan can get. Won't be enough, but it'll allow him to stay in front of Brian Lofton, the white 4 car today. Behind him is Jason Raymond. You saw Chris Stitz there, who had some damage early on. He's got it fixed up and looking to make his way back up the field. There's a couple of more battles happening here. Brian Zimmerman has Austin Reedy looking to that inside, waiting to make a pass. So all Brian's doing is staying just a little bit higher in the corner so that he can carry that run, but low enough so that Austin Reedy can't get to his inside. See, Austin's going to try to get him loose off of this corner. He's got a big run off of 4. Can he take advantage of it going down the straightaway? He will. He'll dive to the bottom. They'll be side by side as they go into turn 1. Brian's just going to go ahead and give it up, but here is Scotty Stevens, the man on the move today, making up spot after spot. Won't quite clear him here off of 2, but he should have him clear as they go into 3. He's got him clear now. They almost make contact. That'll allow the number 21 of Brandon Mettler to get to the bottom there, Brian Zimmerman, but Brian's loose up the racetrack there. He'll hold on to it, but his drop continues, stuck in the outside. While back up front, Christian Pittman made his way around Willie Everham. Everham actually is dropped now to the 5th spot. As he chases him down there, we'll see the pass that Pittman made for that position. Oh, and we have a caution here. Yep, we got a caution here. Just went back to that. We'll see as they just finished completing lap 29. We are now on lap 30 of the 75 lap race. So this is going to be the number 11 of Austin Reedy. Oh, he's just going to get loose. Got it to throttle a little too hard. What a great job on everybody behind. Wow, what a great job so that nobody was going to hit him. That looked like it could have been a wreck of at least 3 or 4 cars. Great awareness and great driving by all the drivers there to keep their cars clean. And here it is. You can see our leaders, Chris Carroll, come in. Pittman's going to join him. That's going to be Jack Brown, Levi Allen, Willie Everham, Brandon Mettler, Brian Lofton. Joshua Sexton's going to come back down pit road. Didn't make up the time he probably wanted to. Mike Klein and Austin Reedy, of course, after that spin down, is going to come back down pit road. At the moment, top 10 drivers have yet to pit. Oh, I'm sorry. Top 10 drivers did not pit on this one. Scotty Stevens, your leader. Brian Zimmerman in 2nd. Alex Coffey in 3rd. Jason Raymond in 6th. And Brennan Bogo in 8th. Those drivers have yet to come to pit road. Tanner Moore, the number 4. White, yellow. Looks like there might be a little bit of orange inside that one. That's actually red from here. Yep, so that number 4 is Tanner Moore. He is the first driver who came down pit road that last time around. Jason Day, he also came down pit road. Got a couple of these guys who had some long pit stops. Take a look here. Levi Allen, about a 22-second stop. We'll see. Did he take tires here? Yep, we got a couple guys who took tires. Might be earlier than I might have expected, but you know, once we go green here, we'll almost be at the halfway point, so not the worst idea. Top of the screen on your ticker, while they're under caution, will show what their fastest laps so far today are. Your fastest lap of the day currently belongs, actually, it's a tie between Willie Everham and Christian Pittman. So Scotty Stevens, the man that's been on the move today, he started back in the 21st position. That is last of those drivers who started. He's gone from last to first. We're ready to complete lap 32. He'll be on the outside. He took the outside for this restart. It's going to back him up a little bit. Pace car is going to go down pit lane. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. And there he goes. It's like Zimmerman spun his tires just a little bit there, though. He got it right back in tow. Not a problem. But that'll allow Scotty Stevens to easily clear for first as they dive into 1 and 2. Right behind Tanner Marr, looking on the outside of Alex Coffey, trying to get a good run to hang on for third. Tanner's got a big run. He's going to try to cut him low. Oh, Alex Coffey backs off, and the 52 was right behind him with Jason Day. He had to let off, almost stacked him up, and could have been a wreck. That'll allow Jason Raymond to get to the bottom of Jason Day. Those drivers stay side by side in front of them. That's Tanner Marr and Alex Coffey. Alex found his way back under him. Scotty Stevens and Brian Zimmerman look to pull away here with nobody to battle with. Oh, looks like the 52, Jason Day's loose. I don't know if he made contact right there at the end. A caution will come out. He was doing a great job saving. I'm not sure if he got tagged from behind there after he got loose. Look and see the number 44 was right behind him. I think he had him clear there. Let's try and look at the view of the number 44 at this moment in time. This is number 44 is right behind Jason Day as he got loose. Nope, never made contact. He was great awareness, stayed right off him that entire time. The question becomes now, when do these drivers come down pit road? For those who have yet to pit, Willie Everham came down pit road here. He did pit on that last caution, but he is back out here now. Looks like he's just going to take a gas and go, and he'll be ready to continue on. Just looks like he decided he'll go off some different pit strategy here. Let's go ahead and run down the rest of the season here. We stopped last with Thompson Speedway on August 23rd. August 30th, they're going to host an exhibition race. Has yet to be announced. They're going to keep that one in the secrets for a little bit longer. They come back September 6th, Monday. That is Labor Day. They're going to be racing at Lucas Oil Raceway. After that, they're going to be here just about 40 minutes from where I am now in Orlando. They're going to be in New Smyrna Speedway. Fun track that is. They'll go to Lanier for the race right after. USA Speedway on the 27th of September. Five Flag Speedway. That's a fun track. That'll be a good one to watch as well in these super late models. And to finish off the season, they will be in Stafford Springs, Connecticut for Stafford Speedway. 200 laps for championship night. That'll be a good one then. But we can't start talking championship just yet. Still race 1 of the season. Scotty Stevens, again, is so far your biggest mover of the race. Up 20 spots from his starting position, which was dead last 21st. Matt Gardner, yes, you are right. The number 2 has been bad, fast, moving up all the way from the back of the field. We'll see him continue to make moves, holding on to the lead. And look at that big jump by him once again, even better than the last time. Easily take the lead and hold on to it as they go into turn 1. They'll be side by side for third. Tanner Moore and Alex Coffey have continued to find themselves around each other as this race has gone on. But Coffey will clear Moore as they go off of turn 2. Here it is. They're side by side. This is Brandon Mettler. He's going to dive low under number 55 of Keith McGillivray. Can he hold the bottom well enough? Can Keith get a good run off of turn 4 to stay side by side with him? Right behind is going to be Jack Brown, the number 5. Behind him is Brian Lofton and that white forward. Oh, they're going to stack it up, trying not to get into each other. Great driving there by Austin Riddy not to get into the back of Lofton. He'll get loose off of that corner there. They are on top of each other here as they go into turn 3. Just like that, that's Chris Carroll, the driver, who started on pole. Whoa, look at that, it's loose right there. Brian Lofton super loose there off of turn 4. Great save. He'll keep it off of the other. Oh, he's going to get into the wall here going into turn 1. Just misjudged that one. Gets loose, slides up the racetrack just a little bit more. The rest of these drivers try to get up past him. Willie Abraham came on pit road that last time around. Well, to see how Chris Carroll does, trying to make his way up through the field. You know, he dominated while he was up front. Question is, how does he make his way back up? Right now, Alex Coffey's made his way to the second spot, past Brian Zimmerman. Scotty Stevens is about a 0.3 of a second lead over Alex Coffey right now. Tanner Moore looking for his way under Brian Zimmerman. Won't quite be able to make it happen to turns 3 and 4 here. See Jason Raymond go a little bit high and cut it low, try to make up some time, and your defending series champ is Christian J. Pittman making his way back up to the field here in the 6th position. Right now, your fastest lap of the race is going to be the number 15, 21 on your iRacing scoring up top. That is Brandon Mettler. He's got a 31.7, just a little bit faster than his teammate of Christian Pittman. Oh, they're still side by side back there. Carroll's going to take it 3 wide. Looks like the 55 of Keith is going to back it off a little bit. Oh, they make contact going into turn 1. That is Chris Carroll and Jack Brown. Jack is going to see the worst of it. He'll slide up the racetrack and they're going to go 3 wide. Wow, what a... Oh, they were loose back there. Don't know how Keith saved that. Didn't hit anybody in the process, but he'll stay out of everybody's way. They'll keep on going. Just like that, a battle for the lead happened as we were talking back there. Alex Coffey found his way around Scotty Stevens. He'll make the pass clean. Alex started this race back in the 6th position. He's up here to first now, but Scotty Stevens is not giving up, looking to make it back around Alex. Can he do it? Can't quite clear him off as they come off of turn 4. The 7 is loose, and they're going to make contact there. Lap 45 of 75, and they're making contact side by side off of turn 4 here at Nashville Super Speedway for the Crooked Line Racing League. Let's jump on board with the number 4 of Tanner Moore and see what kind of view he's got of this fantastic battle that's going on here. Ooh, looks like the 7's going to clear the 2 just enough here in turns 3 and 4. You see these cars, all of them sideways, the back end side. Oh, the 2's going to make contact with the wall. Scotty Stevens does, and it's going to allow Tanner Moore to go under him and clear him for second and bring Brian Zimmerman with him. The 2's going to stay high, give him room. Knows he doesn't have the run that these guys have, but he'll get a good run off at this turn, hopefully, and stay clear of Brian Zimmerman. He does just that to stay in front of him. Still got some more battles behind here as we have a caution coming out on lap 46. So Keith Running back here, he's been running loose a lot of today. Oh, he just routed a little bit too much there off of 2. Great job, though. Locks it up immediately. Minimum. I don't think he got anything more than maybe 70, 80 degrees sideways there. Your defending series champ here, Christian J. Pittman. We're going to wait to see if he goes down pit road or not. If he doesn't, we're going to... It looks like we're probably going to see almost everybody come in. Still got to top off on fuel. Oh, is it going to stay out? Surprisingly, Scotty Stevens has yet to pit. He's going to stay out nonetheless. Does it put Christian J. Pittman in the third? We'll see if I can't find him in Discord and bring our defending series champ into the booth with us. Hey, Christian, this is Angel in the SRM broadcast booth. You got us? It looks like Christian may have needed to still get some information there with his teammates, so we're going to hold off on that one. Back and try this again. Hey Christian, this is Angel in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. I don't know what happened there. You moved me up there and then it jumped me back up.
I wasn't sure. I thought maybe you had some strategy to talk with your teammates still. Nonetheless, you're a defending series champ. How does it feel to be back season 5 here for the Crooked Line Racing League?
Pretty excited. This is actually my home track. I live about 15 minutes from here, so pretty excited to be back, especially here. I don't really like these cars on this track, but I'll admit it's been a fun race, so my opinion on them from practice to the race has changed a lot. Excited to be back. Hopefully you can try to, get 2 championships in a row, but just enjoying being back in the late models.
Yeah, you look like you're having a blast here. You've really made your way up to the field. You're fast, but your teammates are pretty fast as well. They're going to be giving you a run for your money in today's race. What's the plan here to finish this race? You got just over 35 laps to go.
My plan most likely is going to be just take what the race gives me and go from there. We got a couple of guys that just came in and took tires, but I was running fast laps about 6 laps ago, so I really don't know if tires are really going to be a big help or not. So that's kind of the thing. We say at Five Kings a team win is as good as a solo win, so I'd be happy with any of my teammates being able to get a win. Of course, I'd like to get it, but
Absolutely.
If they get it, I'll be happy,
Well, you'll be happy to know right now you've ran the second fastest lap of the race. So get up there and let's see if we can't talk to you in victory lane again today. Good luck there.
Yes, sir. I'll try to get back up there for you.
Have a great one. That was your defending series champion, Christian J. Pittman. Again, doing a fantastic job. He's moved up to the 3rd spot after starting this race back in 9th. You heard him there. He wasn't quite excited at first for this one, even though it's his home track, but his opinion has changed of it. We'll see if Victory Lane changes it even more. Right now, pace car looking to come down pit road. Tanner Mars, your leader, he's going to be out the bottom. He's just going to get a quick jump. Not going to wait one moment to take this lead. Second place will be a battle of Christian Pittman and Scotty Stevens. And look who's made his way up. That is Joshua Sexton there. He's been kind of mired back in the pack most of the day, but he's made his way up here, battling for the 4th spot with Chris Stitz, who we saw had some troubles earlier, has made his way back up to the front. Now Jack Brown looking under Stitz there, trying to make something happen. They're going to stay side by side, but still here for second place. Scotty Stevens not ready to give up the second place to his teammate there, Christian Pittman. Christian's going to get a nice run, really carry the bottom through 1 and 2, and he'll stay clear and take the 2nd spot away from him. Matt, you're right. There on YouTube, these a lot of Five Kings cars up there. They were fast last season, and there's no surprise here they are again. We saw some fantastic battles between Tanner Marr and Christian Pittman last season come to the end of it, and no surprise on the first race of the season it is again. You saw Christian get loose there. It looks like he may have just barely tagged the apron. He's pretty happy to have his teammate right behind him and Scotty Stevens to give him some room. See the sun coming out a little bit here makes that really warm up the track a little bit. Christian is just super loose here. If he's off the turns, he's pushing it, as now we have a caution. 23 laps to go. We'll see what happened. It's like Andrew Moletta, number 66. So this is coming off turn 4. Oh, it just loses coming off turn 4. Can he keep it off of the wall? Oh, it's just a kiss on the wall. That's not going to be anything too serious. He'll be all right. If he even touched it enough. Some of these guys to filter through. Looks like Tanner Marr and Christian Pittman come in. Scotty Stevens has no choice. He has been the only driver yet to pit today, so he'll finally come down pit road. Chris Stitz is going to stay out and claim the lead here. Those drivers who did not pit in the last one, they're coming down pit lane this time. They probably grabbed themselves a fresh set of tires. Christian just saying there, he felt like he was still faster on the older tires, but you do get the extra set with 22 laps to go. I'd say it doesn't hurt to go ahead and put them on and see what you can do with them. You see Christian and Joshua right behind him taking tires, looking to make this final run to the end. Chris Carroll up here in second spot has made his way back up to the front, and Brian Zimmerman as well. Just seems to shuffle back and forth throughout the run, but he seems like he's always back up here running. That's a determination. Great job on him. Go to the rundown here for you. So Chris Stitz in the first position from Mount Airy, Maryland. Almost messed up my geography there. Chris Carroll here. And, he's actually from Canada. So we got 2 Canadians in today's race. Brian Zimmerman in third. Alex Coffey from McDonough, if I'm not mistaken, Georgia. Brian Lofton in 5th. 6th is going to be Brennan Bogo. Jason Day, our other Canadian today's race. Mike Klein in the number 20. Jason Raymond in the 44. Willie Abraham's going to round out your top 10. Keith McGillivray, I'm really hope I'm not screwing your name there. Keith, you're in the number 55 in 11th place. Austin Breedy from Townsend, Delaware in 12th. Tanner Marr is going to come back out in the 13th spot. Scotty Stevens in the number 2. He's going to come out here from Old Fort, North Carolina in the number 2. Christian J. Pittman in 15th. Jack Brown in Lexington, Virginia in 16th. Joshua Sexton in 17th. Brandon Metler in your 18th position. Andrew Moletta is in your 19th position. He is the number 66, just a little bit of a iRacing glitch there, giving him the number 18 instead of the 66. Levi Allen's not on the lead lap here. And Frank Barberry from Daytona Beach, Florida, the only driver out of the race today from damage. We're ready to get back going here. Following behind the pace car, wait for those lights to go out. Actually, looks like the lights are off on the pace car, so we'll have 1 to go here. They're going to have 19 laps to go to finish this race. These drivers are coming around here at just under 32 seconds a lap. If you look at the best lap from each driver, the difference between the slowest and the fastest is, I think, if I'm looking at it right, anywhere from only 0.3 of a second. So all these drivers rather equal in their prowess here. So let's see who's going to come out on top. Chris Stitz, of course, is going to be your leader, taking the outside. As everybody is done since we started this race. Chris Carroll's in second. You saw him dominate the first end of the race after starting on pole, so we'll see what he's got for Stitz on this restart. Here they are coming off turn 4. Pace cars down pit road. Oh, they're going to stack it up on the bottom. Oh, they're spinning out on the bottom. Looks like that's not going to bring out a caution for us, but that'll give Chris Stitz a nice jump as they stacked it up on the bottom. Some wheel spin. Not sure exactly what could have happened. But here comes Chris Carroll, right in tow to number 12. Looking to make his move quickly. Doesn't want to waste any time with 19 laps, coming down to 18 laps to go. We know that they can go by very quickly. Jason Day was the driver that went spinning into the grass. He did recover. He'll go for a caution to make up some of that time. Alex Coffey there in third place is looking on to this battle for first, as it looks like Stitz is going to move high a little bit off turn 2. Carroll, can he get the run going into 3? Stitz is going to throw the block on him. Carroll's going to come in high, really arch this corner in 3 and 4, looking to get to the bottom here of Stitz. He'll get to the bottom, trying to get him loose. Can he get to his quarter panel? He does. He'll get a nice run off turn 4 and stay side by side with him as they go into turn 1. Can Stitz hold him off on the outside? No, he's going to slide up a little bit. Carroll's not quite clear enough. Stitz is going to go high, stay high. He's going to gain some good ground on the outside with that momentum. They're both going to drive it in deep into turn 3, trying to hold on to the lead. Looks like Carroll's going to clear him, and he will. Here comes Alex Coffey behind. He saw this battle. Oh, Carroll's not quite clear. Stitz has a good enough run down the front stretch to stay side by side. See if he's got him clear here. He's going to slide right in front of Stitz. Stitz looks low, but it's not going to be enough. They're going to... No, here it is. Still a big run by Stitz. Chris Stitz is just driving the wheels off that thing on the outside, trying to stay side by side with Chris Carroll. The inside line has been the preferred lane. Oh, Stitz is loose off of turn 4. That might be enough for the 99. It will. The 12 will have to stay to get in line here as the top 6 have broken away by just over a second from 7th place. Here comes got a couple of connection issues here. Alright, we'll be alright here. Sorry about that. Here comes, they stay battling for first and second as third place Brennan Bogo jumps to third. Makes the pass on Alex Coffey as Brian Zimmerman and Brian Lofton are side by side. And we got a caution here. We got a car sideways right there. I don't know if that was involved. Oh, we got some heavy damage from this. Sounded like there are a couple of different issues. We're going to have to jump back and see what happened. The first one's going to be Brandon Medler going off track. That he's in that blue and black 15. Oh, looks like the 44 makes contact. He gets going to get, oh, some heavy damage there for Joshua Sexton. Joshua Sexton, Jason Raymond, they're all going to take some heavy damage here. Let's go ahead and go back to after. Let's see. What was the accident afterwards here? Oh, the 11 gets bumped from behind. He's going to take out a bunch of drivers. That's the 14. The 19, a ton of drivers there. Jump on board. Looks like maybe the 11 had to check up, and the 2 just had no clue. We're gonna turn them sideways, and everybody's coming pretty fast still right behind it. So an entirely different wreck, 2 different situations. That's gonna cost a lot of drivers have to come in and get this car repaired. For pretty unhappy people right now. They do each have one faster pair though. So here we come. We've got 12 laps to go in this race. And that's exactly what Scotty Stevens did. You see in and out. Same with Tanner Marr. Each in there for just under 2 seconds. Get that faster pair and get back out. Keith's going to do the same. Top off a little bit on fuel. Willie Abraham as well. Looks like he's good to go with a fresh race car. Joshua Sexton as well. Not the way our second place driver in the standings last year wanted this start of the race to go, but he's going to have about 10 laps to go. Quite the race we've had so far. Chris Carroll's back in your lead. I think it's the last thing that most of these drivers wanted to see. The guy who started on pole and has been blazing fast for most of this race. I'm gonna have to imagine that Chris Carroll's gonna take that outside as he's done all day today. We'll see if Chris Stitz has got something for him. Those two were putting on a heck of a battle for first place. Stitz was doing a fantastic job on that outside, hanging on tough. Quite a few times where I thought that Carroll had him cleared, but still wasn't enough. Stitz was just really doing a good job on that outside of carrying enough speed to stay side by side with him down the straightaways. So we see Brennan Bogo in third. He started this race back in the 12th position. He's made his way up 9 spots. Alex Coffey in the number 7. He's hanging on still in the top 5 and running top 5 for quite a bit of this race. Brian Lofton. He's going to be rounding out your top 5. Brian Zimmerman, again, done a great job, always finding his way to stay up there here in the 6th spot. See the guys trying to clean off some of their tires. Mike Klein has made his way back up, was able to avoid most of that wreck. Here's Jack Brown, the number 5. Defending champion Christian J. Pittman was the first guy off pit road in that situation. Got his car fixed up and he's ready to go. Jason Day is exactly where he needed. He kind of got screwed a little bit on that last restart, so he's pretty happy to have that. Still in the backstretch. We'll show this real quick. What happened to Jason here in the last restart? Yeah, everybody just bumping each other. Happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. We'll hope for a cleaner restart here. Hopefully everybody's able to get through without having to get into each other. That way everybody has an opportunity at the end of this. We have 10 laps to go. As they're going to round out of turn 4. The pace car is going to dive down pit lane. And Carroll, immediate jump, didn't waste much time at all. He's going to make an easy jump for first. We have 9 laps to go here. And Carroll, just a great restart. He's going to jump up to quite this lead here. 0.6 of a second over Chris Stitz and Alex Coffey. Here goes Bogo here in third, looking for something. Brian Lofton there in 5th. They come around. Brian Lofton's going to look under. He's going to get him loose. They're going to stay side by side here. No. Yeah, they're going to stay side by side. I think Lofton's got the spot. He can drive it in deep. Oh, looks like he had to check up there. Brennan did for Alex Coffey. He got in just a little hot, had to slow it up. Lofton now looking low on Coffey. Not going to be enough. They're side by side. Christian Pittman looking from behind. Side by side, here's Alex Coffey and Brian Lofton doing a fantastic job here, battling it out for the third spot. Brennan Bogo waiting right behind in tow, waiting for something to happen to make his mark. Oh, couldn't wait. Oh, the 7's going to make contact with the 4 there. Move up the racetrack. They're going to stay side by side. They drive into turn 3, still battling it out. The 7 drives it in deep. You can see that. Oh, he's going to put the slide job on the 4. Contact. The 4's going to slide up. That'll give Coffey the 3rd place. Here comes Brennan Bogle now, waiting to make a move. Jump back out to your leader. It is back to a battle again with Stitz. You got a lap car in front of him. That's the number 11 of Austin Reedy. He's going to stay high out of the way for the leaders. They're going to catch him at the wrong spot, though, off of turn 4. That'll slow both of them down. And we've got, here it is. Stitz drives in deep to the outside, trying to get a run. Carroll's going to stay clear. Oh, Stitz is really loose turn 4 there, turn 2 there. Wow, that thing was sideways as they battled it out for first. The lead separated by 0.2 of a second here. Stitz is giving it everything he has got, sideways everywhere off of these turns, driving the wheels off this thing, trying to catch Chris Carroll for the win. The 3rd car in line is lap car Austin Reedy, not going to be played into effect for a win here, as the top 2 continue to try to fight it out. That time around, Stitz was 1.5 tenths faster than Chris Carroll. We'll see what it looks like this time around. It looks like he gained a little bit more on him on that lap as well. About 7/100ths of a second faster that time for Stitz on Chris Carroll. All Stitz needs to do is be at his bumper. We'll see if he does the bump and run. Carroll's going to go low. He's going to try to protect that bottom. He saw the good run that Stitz had off of 2. Oh, we've got a caution here with 3 laps to go. Oh, what a battle these two are putting on for us. And they're going to have a battle for a green-white checker. We'll see how that looks. We'll go back and see what the accident was. Looks like Jack Brown. Oh, he was loose on entry already. You can see he got in, and the car just slid all the way around. Oh, and overcorrected and into the wall for him. We'll see if that affects the outcome of the race here. Chris Carroll and Chris Stitz, the 2 Chris's, putting on a show here for us here in the Season 5 opener for the Crooked Line Racing League here at Nashville Super Speedway. They had put themselves quite the gap ahead of 3rd place Alex Coffey. Here on the radio here, some frustration brewing from the battles we are having. That is to be expected when you have this short track racing for super late models. This is a bigger track than normal, 1.3 miles compared to the half miles that they are used to, but nonetheless, this is short track racing at its finest. What a battle we have seen so far today. Chris Carroll has dominated a good portion of this race after starting on pole. But there's another Chris that wants to be number 1. That is Chris Stitz in that 12 car. Started back in the 8th position. He's made his way up to 2nd. Saw him get into the wall earlier in the race, driving it hard on that outside. He figured something out after touching that wall, I think, and it's really made a difference for him. You won't see any of the guys up front come down the pit road. The only reason I'd see anybody coming to pit road should be if they haven't quite taken their last set of tires, or if they're just coming down to fix some repairs. The only person on pit road is Jack Brown, who's involved in that accident to bring out this caution. Chris Carroll's going to call out the top side as he's done all day today. Each of the leaders have. He's gotten some fantastic starts. Chris Stitz is going to have to really time this start well to stay close enough. So I'm not sure he's going to stay side by side with him, but you got to be close enough at least to get to his bumper if you need to. Counting down the moments here to see what we're gonna get. We should be coming to one to go here. We're gonna have a green-white checkered. That's the way to start the season, a green-white checkered for their season opener. I know here at SRM we're loving this. The fans are loving this battling as well. Now we do have 3 attempts at a green-white checkered available for today's race. We'll have to see if we need all 3 of them. Remember, the leader has to just get back to the start-finish line and take the white flag for the race to become official. Lights are off on the pace car. See all the drivers laying back, staying right up with each other. Let's see what kind of jump the 99 is going to get on this one. Will it be the jump to win the race? Or will Stitz be able to stay close enough to him? Or do the 2 of them make contact and maybe Lofton or Coffey are in a good spot? In 5th place is your reigning champion. I'm sorry, in 6th place is your reigning champion, Christian J. Pittman. We'll see, can he be in the right position? Anybody here has got a chance to. And as they go off of turn 4, big jump once again for Chris Carroll. One through the grass, they're going to make it 2 though at the moment. The side by side for second, no. Brian Lofton with a great restart. He'll take second from Stitz. It's a battle for second right now. Stitz back to the bottom. He knows he's going to have to make this pass immediately if he wants a chance at this win. Carroll's loving what he's seeing. Stitz drives it in deep. He'll clear Brian Lofton in 3 and 4. But ahead, it's a half second up to Chris Carroll. He's going to have to drive the best lap he's had ever. 1 to go. Next flag ends it. Cuts it down by a 10th in 1 and 2. Does he have anything for Chris Carroll as they go here into turn 3 and 4? It won't be enough. Off of turn 4, the season opener for the Crooked Line Racing League at Nashville Super Speedway is going to go to Chris Carroll, your pole sitter, all the way to the victory. What a dominating performance. He's going to come sliding through in turn 1. Drifting through the bottom. Chris Stitz is going to be in 2nd place. Brian Lofton with a great job is going to come 3rd. Looks like a little bit of damage there after the fact. Christian J. Pittman, your defending series champion, is going to start off the season with a top 5 in 4th place. And Alex Coffey, just a fantastic drive today, is going to hold on for top 5 to start the season. Tanner Marr as well. He looks like some damage after the fact, but he did come around in the 6th position. What a fantastic race. What a fantastic finish. What a great way to start the season. The 5th season for the Crooked Line Racing League. Got the 3 drivers right up here. So we're gonna go ahead and bring Brian Lofton in. Let's see if we can find him. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring Brian Lofton in here. Let's see if we can find him in. All right, I'm not quite seeing Lofton in the Discord, so we're just gonna go ahead and move to our second place finisher. Let's see if Brian can't get in before the end. This is Chris Stitz. Hey, Chris Stitz, this is Angel in the SRM broadcast booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Man, what a drive for you. I think you were the only person who had something today for Chris Carroll. You were driving that outside like it was the preferred lane. I have not seen somebody do such a good job on the outside. How did you manage to figure out that part of the track that nobody else seemed to have figured out?
Well, I figured out kind of early if I could roll the entry a lot better, then I could kind of push it harder into the corner and get a really good drive off. But I actually took tires around lap 17, I think it was. So I was able to, I don't know, my tires just felt better towards the end after they were much older as well.
Well, that shows it right there. I mean, if you took him around lap 17, I mean, that's over 50 laps on a set of tires, and you put on quite the performance there with Carroll. I don't know if that caution came out if you were ready to put the bumper to him, but it was right there. It was fantastic racing. I mean, nice way to start the season for you with a podium finish in second. You got anybody you want to thank today?
I like to thank all my sponsors on my car, Chevrolet Performance, Powerade, and a couple others. But besides that, I'd like to thank Frostfire Insulation for getting me this ride and getting me in here, and my buddy Jason Raymond. Um, Other than that, I had a real blast running out there, and I can't wait to get back next week.
It was absolutely a blast here. We can't wait till next week at Irwindale. Hopefully, we're talking to you again in the first position next time.
I hope I'll be there. I'll
Thanks,
see you next
Chris.
week.
See you next week. Alrighty, that was Chris Stitz, your second place finisher today. We're going to go ahead now and jump to your winner, Chris Carroll. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Chris Carroll, this is Angel again in the SRM broadcast booth. You got us?
I got you loud and clear, sir.
Well, Chris, we got to talk to you to start today on pole, and you put on quite the performance worthy of this league and this track to go win this race from the pole. How did you do it there?
Well, I think I took tires at the right time and it put me up front, but I tell you, it was not easy. These guys are fast and they're really clean out there, though. There's mistakes, but, they know what they're doing. And I'm not quite sure how I got up through there. I was only 20 to go or something. I just drove the hell out of it.
Yes, you did, and you're right. These guys, they are hard, tough racers, but they are, for the most part, clean. Mistakes happen here and there. That's going to always happen everywhere, but you're right. They're clean, and you drove a great race there with Stitz. I mean, he had something for you. He had that outside rolling like nobody else did. Did you quite expect that to happen?
Yeah, I see him coming there, and he showed me the way how to beat him a couple laps before that. So I was trying to even out front, just not use up as much as for restarts. I wanted more on the restarts, so I wasn't running as hard as I could go. But man, he doesn't make it easy. He was quick.
Now, you did a great job on those restarts, and I think that really made the difference for you on the victory today. Fantastic way for a season opener. Go ahead and get yourself the first win. Get that worry out of the way and see if you can't keep stacking them up. You got anybody you want to thank today?
Yeah, I got a lot of people to thank. Everybody who comes out and watch, and you guys who put on the telecast, and Jason Day for getting me in this league. He sent me a message. He said, "Come on out and race with these guys," and he wasn't wrong, man. It's a really good league, and I have to thank all the guys at Pit Lizard Performance. We put together a new team, and hoping to do some good things in the future. This is win number 1.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and keep stacking them up. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week at Irwindale. We'll see if we're not talking to you after a two-peat.
Thank you, sir. I hope so. We're going to give them hell.
Absolutely. Thank you. That was Chris Carroll, your winner for today's race. And let's see, I think we've got Brian Lofton in here. Let's see, last name's Lofton, so we'll bring him in and see what no, can't quite see Lofton there. Not able to bring him in. Nonetheless, congratulations to him on his third place finish and a podium victory today. We're gonna run down your official grid today. Let's see. All right. Actually, let's see. So your first place winner is Chris Carroll. Second place is Chris Stitz. Showing here Christian Pittman in third. I think it says that Brian Lofton had a penalty, so that's actually going to put him to the end of this one. So it's going to shake up the finishing order a little bit. Christian Pittman's going to finish third. Alex Coffey in fourth. Tanner Moore is going to round out your top five. Brennan Bogo in sixth. Jason Raymond in seventh. Keith McGillivray in eighth. Willie Everham in ninth. Brandon Mettler's going to round out your top 10. Joshua Sexton going to be in 11th. Brian Zimmerman in 12th. Andrew Moletta in 13th. Austin Reedy in 14th. Scotty Stevens in 15th. We saw him show quite a bit of speed today, so look for him as the weeks continue. Jason Day in 16th. Brian Lofton relegated to that 17th place finish. We'll have to see with race control afterwards. We'll see exactly what happened in that situation and what happens. Mike Klein is in 18th. Levi Allen in 19th. Jack Brown in 20th. And Frank Barberry is going to round out the field in 21st. Joshua Tuckness did not start the race today, so 21st Frank Barberry was going to round out the race for you today. This has been a fantastic season opener. It was a blast for Crooked Line Racing League at Nashville Superspeedway. As I said, next week they will be at Irwindale, so it'll be a fun one. Can't wait to see what kind of show they can put on for us there. So from everybody at Crooked Line Racing League and here at SRM, my name is Angel Santiago, and thank you again for watching with us today.